Staying in Latin America, the world's largest utility firm has invested $4.5 billion in Brazil. China's state grid is buying a majority stake in Brazil's biggest power company. Our Paulo Cabral spoke with the CEO of CPFL about the acquisition and what it means for the local market.
Andre Dorf has been the CEO of CPFL for the last 8 months. Before, he was the head of one of the company's fastest growing areas, renewable energies. Now his mission is to help the new Chinese controllers of CPFL to make the best of the assets they have now on their hands, which includes stakes on several hydroelectric power plants around the country and over 9 million customers in almost 700 cities. Now, why do you think this company was such an attractive asset for the Chinese investment?
Yes, this is a good question. We currently have a very attractive platform for the Brazilian market because we are structured in a way where we can absorb new investments in greenfields and power stations and new grids, but also we are prepared to absorb new companies or new ventures that might be acquired in the future.
And what are your plans for the future? Where do you plan to go from here?
We have started this new wave of consolidation in Brazil by acquiring a big company in the south of the country. And with this acquisition, we are now present in 2/3 of one of the main states of Brazil. So it was a very important acquisition. So in distribution, I would say that our growth path is through M&A. We'll start a privatization wave in Brazil in the coming months. There are already certain companies lined up to be privatized. In generation, we have some M&A opportunities in conventional power generation.
And how important is Chinese investment for the coming of these plans?
It's a new investment inflow in Brazil, especially in this moment where the country faces some economic challenges and some investment challenges, especially in infrastructure, but also in terms of technology exchange. We are highly optimistic that we will be able to improve and bring some new technologies to our grids, to our processes and operations here in Brazil.
Brazil is undergoing now a severe crisis. On one hand, that's interesting for investors because some very good assets become available. On the other hand, crisis always hits the energy market. So how do you see this balance? I mean, is this a moment to invest in energy in Brazil?
Absolutely. We feel that this is the right moment because in our sector, we always have to think long term. And in the long run, we foresee the resumption of growth in Brazil will have new needs for different sources. We have to rebalance the energy matrix in Brazil. And this is the right timing to acquire very good assets at the right price or at an attractive price, and being prepared to surf in this new wave of growth in the coming years. We have needs in roads, in ports, in railroads, energy. So this will represent a good opportunity for foreign companies or multinational companies to come to Brazil. And we see that in this environment, China is very well positioned to fulfill this gap.
Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.